About 19,000 Labour tenants are a step closer to possibly finalizing their outstanding land claims. The Association of Rural Advancement this week reached an out-of-court settlement with the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform in an attempt to expedite the claims process. NS7 reporter Michael Apple has more on the story.
About 22,000 Labour tenant claims were lodged by the March 31, 2001 deadline. To date, about 19,000 claims remain outstanding. Speaking to NN7 recently, Advocate Sia Sithole explained the background to their court bid.
This has dragged on for years. We know this started out of, it's about 20 years since Nelson Mandela, the former president, actually passed the Labour Tenants Act in the 22nd of March 1996. So from there, people then got the opportunity to lodge their claims for the land that they're on farms. So those claims were lodged up until the 31st of March 2001, which was the deadline for lodging those claims. So from that day until today, we have seen slow progress. We have seen actually no action being taken with some claims, so which then caused us to go back and say to the department, please can you show us proof that you are actually dealing with these claims, which was not availed to us. Then we decided to take the case to court. So from that window period of 96 to 2001, we saw about 22,000 claims being lodged. And to date, we haven't even seen half of those being processed, not even close to half of those being processed, which is then why we decided that we should actually bring a class action to court and get the court to compel the department to do the job that it has to do.
The out-of-court settlement was made in order of court this week and confirms that the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform will be internally appointing a senior manager to oversee the implementation of the Act, that the parties have between now and the end of June 2016 to agree on a memorandum of understanding to finalize the outstanding cases, that the appointed senior manager will also be required to provide AFRA with quarterly reports on the department's progress. Director of AFRA, Laurel Uttel, says as court processes can drag and many of the Labour tenants are elderly, this out-of-court settlement will hopefully speed the process along.
We're cautiously hopeful that we're moving forward constructively with the department after we had a court order yesterday in the Land Claims Court in Johannesburg that opens the door for us to have negotiations around agreeing a memorandum of understanding on how to move forward with settling Labour tenant claims. We have a period from now until the 30th of June to discuss the nuts and bolts and the details of what a national implementation plan and program could look like. If we fail to reach understanding, then we will return to court after the 30th of June to continue our arguments around suitable redress for the department's failures, including the appointment of a special master.
The land issue has been high on the country's political agenda in recent months. Both ANC President Jacob Zuma as well as EFF leader Julius Malema are promising to place land rights at the forefront of their party manifestos. Either way, the equitable distribution and finalization of outstanding land claims are sure to be contentious issues going forward. This is Michael Apple, NN7, Johannesburg.